the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Play action. Now it's Carr. And incomplete to open things up.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
And defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limited to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
2nd and 6.
Double tight. 4 down.
Now it's Carson. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Monday, down. 180. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Chest.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. That is caught by the former Gator, Antonio Callaway. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. To throw his Carr. That is caught by Callaway. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Now. 27, Mike. 180. Big stop. 180. We're good. 180. Check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. You don't want it.
Carr now on first down. Open man is Cameron Batson. A gain of 6 there on first. So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
I'm here all day. Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
Now Carr again. And his throw is incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down.
Later 9. 27, Mike 27. I don't think you got it, son.
Hey, check Mike 27. Check Mike 27. All day, dog.
Mike 27, Mike 27, Mike 27.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with 4th down, forthcoming.
Let's get it.
Say nothing. Hey, we got tight right, tight right. 4 down, 4 down. Hey, alert 48. Alert.
They run for it with Carson. But he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Easy, kill.
20, Mike 20. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up.
To throw, it's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Watch the slants.
Raider 1.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
36. Express.
He's checking crack.
Hey, here we go. What's up?
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd.
Kill. Check. Crunch.
Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
After marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. They go play action now. Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
I'm going back to you. Switch. 51, Sam. 58. Hey, express.
On 3rd down, Ryan. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
Ready,
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready, 280. Hey, eat. Hey, 59, ready. Sponge. No.
On 1st down, they'll run to Wangu. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Check.
On 2nd down, here's Wangu. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati 1st down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Check.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Looking sideline, incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
2nd and 10.
Check pass. 11.
On the give is Wangu. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
From the shotgun, Ryan. Touchdown, Bengals. That's caught. Rondale Moore, his 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Bengals have taken the lead.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them, but I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Check the backer.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Carr flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
The Steelers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Shotgun now for Carr. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Pulled in at the 24. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
6 yards left on 2nd down.
Hey, check Mike 45, check 11. Check pass.
Play action. It's Ryan. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. He's got a man complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Henry Ruggs, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it. 93. Mike, 48. 93. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Carr. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
Monday, down. 180.
This is Carson. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
4 down, even.
Working from the gun, it's Carr. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's taken down inside the 30. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Express.
A give. This is Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
But they're certainly not neglecting their run duties as well as they ate up the blockers in front and allowed the secondary to get home.
Check hot route. Hot.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Carr. Smith catches left side. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 18. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
What you got, Heavy?
Handoff comes to Cook. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Down! Blue 80!
20! Right here, right here.
There we go, Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. I'm coming for you, son.
From the gun, it's Carr. And complete right side to Cook. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Down! 180! Mike 27. Hey, Raider 2.
It's our time. Hey, check Mike 27. Check.
Now Carr. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. There he goes, right side. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. This taken in at the goal line. And he returns this to the 22. The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Ready? Blue 80!
Get the ball right here. Let's go.
24 is the mic. Go. Go.
Check 24. Check 24.
39. 22.
To throw again on second down. Ryan. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes.
As we set a time up for 1:30 p.m. Eastern, and he's still not here.
So how about that for a chain mover?
Cantrell Daniels.
Inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
I don't know anything about him. Jay West might.
Here's Ryan to throw.
He's new. I do know that.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Yeah, he said he's been waiting to test these bad boys out in the messages earlier. So I'm going to give him like 15 more minutes, and then I'm going to call it. Because I've been streaming since.
Sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
Yeah.
Instead, in this case,
How's your day going?
and knocked it free.
I just watching Allen play.
Get my ass beat.
Is he playing in our league game?
And he
Yeah, the fantasy.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Playing Jalen Wiggins.
Oh yeah, man, he's tough.
Yeah, and his team is way better than mine. I don't have the speed to keep up with him. He's just bombing them to fucking Curtis Samuel and Henry Ruggs.
Because he's a Bengals user, man.
That's what it is. Good play. He's got Rondell Moore. He's got speed all over the fucking field. And he's just like, I mean, he's making good reads with it, dude. Like, he's picking me apart.
Extra point by Gay is up and good, and they open the lead up now to 25.
His defense is fast too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have the team to win in this game against good opponents. The only way I'm going to win is to run the fuck out of the ball. If you can stop the run, then I'm in trouble. And then if I get into games like this, I'm in trouble because I can't just run the ball. That pick at the end of the half killed me.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
It's so tough because we always say about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
8498.
Throwing now is Carr. Flush to his right.
And then yeah, that was awesome. Shouldn't have thrown that, but damn. I don't know how he came down with that.
At their own 46-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in.
Can't contain it, man. He's got so much fucking speed. Crossers everywhere. I don't have the team to keep up, dude.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now Ryan. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Ryan, a little pop pass, jet sweep. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
And Pittsburgh with 6 defensive backs in the game here on 3rd down. Throwing again, Ryan. He's got it. Touchdown.
Unreal, dude. He just makes fucking amazing throws. He's a good player, dude. All this speed in his hands. Matt Ryan.
We always talk about getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdowns.
Dickinson, he's still in it.
Right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still on attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They run it again with Cook. And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Or maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I wonder if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long. But a nice throw there for a good game and a first down.
On first down, Carr.
Should have thrown it to Dalvin Cook.
Get away from the pressure here. Carr take it down.
As we all know, a big priority for Cincinnati 2021 is building up the line on both sides of the ball. They want to protect Joe Burrow on the offensive side, but the defense as a whole only produced 17 sacks last year, the lowest total in the NFL. So getting to the quarterback, as we just saw there, that's a nice sign for the Bengals.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Hell no. Well, nah, go ahead, dude. I'm good with it. Jalen's a good player, man. They're going to call that a fumble. Yep. Catch fumble.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Charles, he lost a fumble last week as well, so now back-to-back weeks, maybe you expect that from your tailback. But
I'm putting 2 clock on the 4th quarter, man. I ain't quitting, but I'm not going to sit here and just continue to get my ass beat.
Downfield in open space, that's dangerous as well because you may make someone miss, and their flailing hand can knock the ball away if you don't tuck it away.
following the fumble recovery,
Ah, fuck. I don't even know how I ran commit there. That's not what I meant to hit.
He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Henry Ruggs, his 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Bengals get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They run again with Carson. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one. It might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 4. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
And that's why Dalvin Cook is the Minnesota Vikings featured back. You put the ball in his hands, good things happen. 2nd in the NFL last year in rushing with 1,557 yards, and that's now back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons with 30 combined total touchdowns. What a player is Dalvin Cook.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. That catch good for only a couple. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
On 2nd down now, it's Cook. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on 3rd down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. The Steelers on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Carr. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
So much about offense is what we call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They'll run for it. Cook. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Dalvin Cook turned away on 4th down. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 35. Good work to pick up 7 yards there, and that gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They give it off for the tight end. The pickup there, 5 yards. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. And he will find it
Man, why are you still throwing the ball up fucking 42-3? You're going out of bounds. Just fucking take your win.
That puts him in excellent position, first and goal after a gain of 19.
I'm half tempted just to fucking concede at this point, dude.
Over.
Handoff here to
Seriously.
Wandu. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there. Often you talk about the three phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game.
Talking,
And
right?
privately, the
Yeah.
head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
We probably need to send out a reminder.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like
You don't want it to be the norm, you know what I mean?
Right.
Be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Some fancy footwork, but not much room to operate. Just up past the 25 and no further. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Another toe for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Bengals, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You off today, Alan?
Yeah.
Let me know when your stream's down and I'll ask you something.